Zakk's band, Black Label Society's got a new record, Doom Crew Inc., which is coming out November 26th.
Oh, yes.
We're going to talk about that record. We're going to talk about kind of how the past year or so has been in your life, just kind of what you're up to now. But first, we're going to do some icebreakers. We're going to break the ice here. And we're going to start with kind of a timely question, considering that it's November 1st. Yesterday was Halloween. How was your Halloween? What did you do?
Rocking, we rolled with the Nashville, Tennessee chapter. Yeah, no, it was great, man. Last night, we had a gig last night, and it was awesome, man. A great way to celebrate it. If I'm not out rolling with Sabbath Page, a little guy, going trick or treating with all the kids. But no, it was great, man. We had a great time last night.
Did you dress up?
Look it, I'm still dressed up, man.
Yeah.
every day's dressed up for me, man. But no, last night, we just did the show. I didn't. I think dressing. Just being me is pretty silly enough. So, I mean, I just go as me.
Dressed up like Zakk Wylde?
Yeah, everyone just because you look like a moron, dude. I got thank you.
There you go.
Natural.
Oh, my gosh. What was the first Halloween you remember? Like, what's, like, early Halloween memories?
I remember talking about, like, going as people's musicians that you like. I remember dressing up as Elton John.
Really?
Yeah, well, Elton John was my guy. I mean, so, like, when I was, like, 8 years old. So, but yeah, dressing up as Elton John, I remember doing that one. And I'm trying to think what other ones. But in a pinch, if you got to go, I remember when as Petey the dog from like Little Rascals. Yeah, I just put a black thing around my eye. And they were like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm the dog, bro." The dog. They're like, "Wow, you really put a lot into that outfit."
You didn't get
it? Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god! Do you have like a picture somewhere of Elton John?
I think I have it at the house somewhere. But I had like I used Elmer's glue, and I put it said Elton across my shirt, and and I had the glasses on.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Oh my gosh! That is amazing. That is fantastic. What time do you wake up in the morning? What's your morning routine like?
Well, it depends. I mean, obviously during the Animal House years of Black Label, going to bed would be about 7 o'clock in the morning. That would be normal. But I mean, now it's usually I'm getting up at about when I'm home and we're not on the road. I'll get up at around like I'll get up when the sun's coming up, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning. Like, I like getting up early. Have a couple of Odin Force blends and everything like that. But no, when we're on the road, after the shows and everything like that, I don't hit the sack until about maybe 3. So, I stay in there and I have to get my beauty sleep, and then as you can see, and then, then I, figure out how I'm going to paint my toenails to match my fishnet stockings and, match my rouge.
It takes time.
And my eyeliner. Time. Yes, exactly. So a lot goes into this, as you can clearly see.
Well, when you are home, and you said sometimes you'll get up when the songs come, do you work in the morning? Like, is that like a creative time for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think as far as like writing songs and everything like that, I mean, like the way I usually roll, I mean, like I said, we were talking about before, the home studio, the Black Vatican and everything like that. Even though I have a studio, it's not that I live and breathe in there and like every day I'm tracking songs and ideas and stuff like that. Usually when it comes time to like make a record, and it's just like one of the guys coming out, like my wife would just say to me, we're going to start working on another record. I said, well, one of the guys coming out. She was in about a month from now. So I go, all right, I got a month to make a record. So, then I used to start writing. So for me, I'll go out every day and sit in the garage. I got like a gym out there, and I got my amp out there, and I'll just, I got it set up so it's got reverb on it in the way, so it sounds like I'm in Madison Square Garden all by myself. So it just sounds slamming at a low volume, and I'll just start writing riffs. Because for me, with Black Label, I mean, especially when you're doing hard rock or everything, to me it's like the song always starts with a riff. I mean, so you have Mount Riffmore, which is basically Cream, Mountain, Zeppelin, Sabbath, Deep Purple. So like if you can't get inspired by those 5 bands, as far as like that's a Mount Olympus of riff writing. So it's just no, it could be on 1 string, it could be on 2 strings. You know what I mean? It's just like for me, it always starts with the riff. You have to have a riff, and then that usually pretty much will inspire a melody, and then for me it's always like the lyrics is last, and then once all that's done, then when we're recording, the solos are always last. And the solos always have to be like a song within the song. Like that's the Randy Rhodes school of solo writing. Like it's like Stairway to Heaven or Hotel California. It has a beginning, a middle, and end. Or Neil Schon. It's great. It's just there's melody, then there's a middle, and then at the end, you put on the afterburners and you put a fast part in there or something if you want. But you just can compose it and construct it. So, which is always it's fun. But as far as the writing and stuff like that, like I'll write stuff sometimes when I'm on the road or something, like mellow stuff or like a Wild Horses type things. You know what I mean? But no, you can come from anywhere. But usually it's just always when I know I got to make another record, then it's just like this implosion of writing.
Ooh, wow. Well, I have some follow-up questions about your writing process that we'll dig into later. And I'll say, too, that if you're watching at home and you have any questions about the process, too, please keep sending them in. We've already gotten some, but we will be digging into audience questions soon. Wow. Well, onward with our icebreakers. Texting or calling?
Mostly texting. I think everybody does because it's the least painless root canal version of communicating with people nowadays. I just wonder, I'm like, why doesn't anyone want to talk to me anymore? Like, we don't like you, okay? So it's perfectly obviously clear. I don't even get texts, not even from my wife or kids. So, not even the dog. But no, probably texting though, man. It's just quick and just get it over with and that's it. But I'll still talk on the phone.
Okay. Do you use emojis when you text?
Yeah, of course.
What's your most used emoji?
I'm trying to think. My man root or something. Anything like that.
All right. Yes, the eggplant.
Yes, that's always a good one.
All right. If you could instantly.
Eggplant tastes great, anyways. I like it. Eggplant parmesan, stuff like that.
Oh,
so,
there's a million great
you
ways
use it for
you can
various
have it.
reasons. Yes, exactly.
Oh, yes.
Very useful emoji.
A godly symbol.
I'm not talking about sex. I was hungry. I was wondering what we're having for dinner tonight. You know what I'm saying?
It's not your fault. Everyone
get
just
very
assumes.
confused as well.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. There's just such a strong mental connotation that the
It's
time.
disgusting.
Okay, well, if you could become an expert in anything instantly, what would it be?
I already am one, and that's how to annoy JD in our band. I just pick up a guitar and just play anything. He's instantly annoyed. So yeah, and he gets violently ill too. That's why he can eat anything he wants. He can't hold anything down, so he never gains any weight. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what his diet is.
Hey, you get pros and cons, up and down.
Exactly.
All right. If you could
And
have
with me, it's all con, bro. It's
all
just,
con,
yeah, all bad. Nothing good.
Not the upside, but you're making it through.
Yes, exactly.
That's right. It's the enduring that gives you the character. It's how you can dress like a costume every day.
Exactly. That's right. You just roll with it.
If you could have a candid conversation, like they're gonna answer any question you ask, no holding back with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
All right, that's it's a lot of guys, I guess, in that regard.
Give us the crew.
You're all your musician heroes. Then you got like General Patton and stuff, people like that. Trying to think. Obviously, St. Rhodes. You got Randy Rhodes just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so it'd be great sitting and talking with him. But Jimi Hendrix. All those kind of guys. But yeah, without a doubt. I think there's just so many people that have affected your life in a positive way. That aren't with us anymore. It would be great to sit and talk with them.
Oh,
Pick
yeah.
their brains.
Absolutely. General Patton, that's a really interesting one.
Without a doubt.
Murdered or accident?
Oh, you don't know.
Who knows? Big one. Okay. All right. I like this one, but it is. I always have the caveat.
But his mindset still lives on. The Patton.
The American spirit personified in
Yes.
so many ways.
Be a man.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. There's a reason.
No one likes hearing you
resonates.
complaining. Just be a man.
Yes.
I do that every day when I have to match my nail polish with my
with your fishnets, and then
I
yes.
go for my anal bleaching appointments, because it's all about sex sells. It's not the music anyone's listening to anyway. So carry on.
That's right. And we've got Sex sitting in the studio with us
I don't
today.
complain about any of it. Just be a man.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is your cell phone wallpaper?
Just Black Label Society. Just so I remember what band I'm in. 'Cause I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah,
Well, when you're going between the anal bleachings and
whether I'm playing with Oz or Generation X, Experience Hendrix, Zach Sabbath, any of these things, And hopefully now I'll be in Britney Spears' backing band soon, at this rate. So, anything.
There you go. Oh my gosh. It's
The music
all
business
happening.
isn't what it used to be. You do what you take what you can get.
That's right. In between your nail polish appointments.
And that's a success to a successful marriage as well. I'm 30 plus years in already. So, you get it when you can.
Take notes. Okay. All right. What is your favorite kids movie or like a kids TV show?
Well, I think, because we have 4 kids. So, so now obviously with the older ones, they're 29, 28, and then you got 19, and now Sabbath's 9. So, it's kind of interesting because we've gone through all the movies with all 4 of them, which is pretty interesting. So, I'm just saying, obviously the Christmas movies like A Year Without Santa Claus and stuff like that, those are always awesome. So, you can live through it with each one of the, each one of the kids, we've lived through it. So, that, and then, obviously Gene Wilder with the, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one was like phenomenal. So, stuff like that. And then, now with the children's movies, I enjoy, we introduce them to The Exorcist. So they really enjoy that one, so it's just like, and, but that's, to me, that's family fun at its best right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And with each one of the children, the results have been just as devastating. It's been awesome. Yeah, The Exorcist, though. Yeah, that's what I go with. Right after Willy Wonka, we just hit him with The Exorcist. You just want to ease them in,
The natural progression of life.
You don't want to hit them too hard. You don't want to hit them too hard. That's good parenting. You just you ease them into it,
There you go, and then they arrive. What is something on your bucket list that you haven't done yet?
I'm trying to think. Because people always ask, it's just like, Zakk, if you could be in any band, what band would you want to be? I go, I'm already in it. I'm doing what I want to do. You know what I mean?
If I wasn't, then
I don't know. I guess my bucket list would just be continue doing. I thank God every day for everything I have and that I'm breathing when I wake up in the morning. I thank Him for that. So it's just, no, I'm truly blessed. I get to do what I want to do and share it with the people I love. So, I guess the bucket list, I'm already doing it. And I guess we continue doing what I'm doing. And that's annoy JD and playing solos that irritate him.
You're an expert.
I love making him puke. Well, that's awesome.
Hell yes. That's what it's all about.